got rich again, just a little hiccup. I did be ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was major, she mixed. Made her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kicked and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
I still remember being in Indianapolis at the Combine when the result of Kyler Murray's height was announced. And when the tape measure showed him at a little bit above 5'10", all 5'10" and 1 with him last year. But he was the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. This guy can make great plays with his arm, can scoot with his feet, and has motivated this team and has him on a really good upward trajectory.
He'll run it. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make...
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off at the 35, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So here are the 49ers and their offense in great field position already. They'll be led out by a man who played his college ball for the Iowa Hawkeyes, 6'2" quarterback C.J. Beathard.
40 starts in college, came out of a pro-style offense. He's the grandson of Bobby Beathard. You may remember him, partner, the longtime player personnel evaluator, GM in the NFL. For many, many years, this kid grew up in the game, and he inspires a lot of confidence in his teammates when he's on the field.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
It's a pickup of 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And the Cardinal.
Drake. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
On the carry.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
9-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Arizona.
On first down, Drake. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Down. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Niners.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
Is third down.
Shotgun now for Murray. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
First down.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Niners 7, Cardinals 3.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were succecessful in getting 3? Or are you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28.
Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Patrick Peterson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
After 1, 7-3 the score. On
Cardinals 3.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28. They'll throw here, Beathard. And that'll be incomplete.
Beathard
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Baker.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
Seems to me that our friend Old Momentum, I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're going to try and throw. Rolling to his left. And it is incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
For Jerron Brown.
Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured play. We'll be back. again on second down. Murray, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
What was that, Ruff?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. They'll try again with Drake. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
We remind you, lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on blitz coming, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Beathard. They're caught by Jerron Brown. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Now Beathard. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They fought. Well done.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it here. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
They'll take over.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Drake. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line.
At the 49ers' 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he hits Drake. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
A loss of 5 yards.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
His kick is good.
Gonzalez, it's 9-7. Bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Charles, it's the second quarter. Your team's losing. You're not playing well as the quarterback, but like I said, it's the second quarter, so how worried right now are you?
You're concerned, but you're not panicked because you know there's still an opportunity. No one's excited about his stat line right now. 1 touchdown pass, okay, that's cool, but he's throwing an interception as well. Can he eliminate the mistakes and keep making the positive plays, the good plays? That's what they're looking for from him.
Time to find out if he can do just that. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. And we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
To throw is Beathard. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Roughing the passer defense.
Oh, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. 5 plays there on that drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. That was 9. Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out comes Kenyon Drake in the Arizona offense to take over. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. It's complete to Drake. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing again, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Murray. He goes underneath to Drake, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So we've reached halftime here. Back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Open man, Taylor Gabriel.
Complete to Taylor Gabriel.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing. They face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Jerron Brown. Incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Mostert. Jordan Hicks, 3rd in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 34-yard line.
Once again, it's Mostert. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw Beathard. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
On the carry. The tackle made at the 40.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
There on the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray, and he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And no return.
3 yards.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
To throw again on second down. Beathard, he'll try and run it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, Drake, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Well, there's someone who's running the football. Last year, he was in Miami, wasn't getting many carries, not a lot.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
George Kittle is easily one of the elite tight ends in the NFL. Back-to-back seasons of 88 and 85 catches. We just saw another one right there. Anytime he lines up on the field, you better treat him as a primary receiver and make sure you have a second guy in the vicinity to try and cover it.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Looking to throw again on second down. Beathard. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Out to his left, and now he's going to use his legs. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Here's Beathard to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 3 yards up.
He said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Here's Beathard to throw. On the move to his left. Again looking for Samuel, this time the catch made. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal and across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion.
Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off,
especially to the outside. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. The football going back over to Arizona now. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now Murray again. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
It's a gain of 6.
Give him 6 yards in the 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murray to air it out again. It's complete to Williams.
Murray's
that catch good for only a couple.
Williams.
So 2nd and 8-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the 4th. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And he returns this to the 22. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And they will finally get him as he's plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. They'll run on 1st down. It's Drake. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
The tackle
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Murray a give. This is Drake.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Today's final.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us, all these games counting out.
And plenty of weeks to come. So for the Cardinals, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point